This is it, y'all. Today is the day where we finally wrap up the second half of the crimes that's been surrounding J. Prince Jr. and the Mob Ties family. At first, we talked about the All-Star JR incident along with the Duke the Jeweler incident. Now we're going to be talking about Takeoff. And in this video, there's much more than what we covered in the past. Check it out, y'all.
At the turn of the month between October and November in 2022, the Migos duo Quavo and Takeoff visited Houston. Seemingly they were there to spend time with the Mob Ties crew and the Prince family, as they could be seen in videos posted by Mob Ties members in the 5th Ward. This is an infamous area in Houston, known for its violent history, which earned it the nickname the Bloody Nickel, as covered by YouTubers like Brandon Buckingham. But this is also the place where J. Prince Sr. hails from, and which the people associated with the Prince family most commonly rep as their hood.
Yeah, man. We got a little bit straightening going on. You feel me? Yes, sir, nephew. Hey, man, that's how we rock. Put that in the back. Hold on. Big old fish. Got that big old boxer back there. Hey, man. Got that heavyweight back there. Don't think we playing. Thank you, man. Don't think we playing, man. Hey, man. We got a little bit straightening going on. Yeah, the biggest.
Following their visit in the 5th Ward in the early morning hours of November the
Bruh's ratchets everywhere you go, man. I hate that people feel like they gotta show off the ratchet on camera, then feel like they have to and they must associate themselves with the hood. Even though they live in mansions and shit, you just gotta show everybody you still in the hood. And you're a walking lick, bruh.
The first, Quavo, Takeoff, and the Mob Ties entourage were attending a private event hosted by J. Prince Jr. at 810 Billiards and Bowling located in downtown Houston. Around 1 a.m. the venue began clearing people out for closing time, and by 2 a.m. most of the crowd had gathered outside, including Takeoff and numerous members of Mob Ties, as well as Quavo from the Migos, who was filmed by people from the party having an argument with members of Mob Ties, the main person seemingly exchanging words with him being another Prince family member known as Mike Prince.
They know y'all, but they not gonna be disrespectful because they want it. But they not gonna be disrespectful. Man, I'm kidding about no basketball, bro. You just play basketball. You just saw me play basketball. Y'all just in the gym. Play like that, bro. Don't play like that, bro.
These videos would also catch.
Why are you arguing with the people that's got you out there? And they showing you they from the hood. They showing you they got all these little YNs surrounding you. It's just you, from my understanding, it's just you and Takeoff. Why are you putting your nephew in that uncomfortable position? All because of your ego. Come on, man. Hot-headed, bro. Hot-headed, man.
The shooting that would take place only seconds later, this shooting tragically leaving Takeoff dead on the floor with multiple gunshot wounds.
Hip-hop fans woke up today to devastating news of yet another rapper gunned down in his prime and for no apparent reason. A spokesperson for the multi-platinum group Migos confirmed to the Associated Press that one of its 3 members, Takeoff, was shot and killed in Houston early this morning. Houston police say there were shots fired at the 810 Billiards and Bowling Alley in Houston. They confirmed 1 man was shot and killed and 2 others wounded. There was widespread speculation the deceased was rap star Takeoff, whose real name is Kirsnick Carey Ball. He is one of 3 members of the hip-hop group Migos and is related to the other 2. Quavo's his uncle and Offset is his cousin.
Interestingly, while the argument between Quavo and the others initially seemed to be about basketball, news reports later claimed that it actually stemmed from yet another dice game.
There's also much speculation the gunfire was over a dice game.
And the familiar connections wouldn't end there, as the news would also mention that one man who was part of the argument with Quavo was none other than Lil Cam, real name Cameron Joshua, one of the men accused by WAC 100 of being part of J. Prince Jr.'s rigged dice game scheme, with Cam getting the nickname Yellow Hoodie Guy in the immediate aftermath of the shooting, while all of the hip-hop media was trying to solve the mystery of who had fired the shots that killed Takeoff.
Somebody says Yellow Hoodie shot Takeoff in the torso. That's why he froze. I won't say the name. So-and-so peeped and tried to shoot at Yellow Hoodie and possibly killed Takeoff.
But what would cause the most controversy in the aftermath of the shooting was a video showing.
And this is what they want, y'all. They want us to stop talking about this. They want us to forget about it. So what you see now, The guy there, he out. The guy who was shooting, he out. You know what I'm saying? I think he waiting for court or something like that. But this is what they want. They want us to forget about it, so you know we forget about Takeoff, man. And man, but we got to keep talking about this. Bro.
J. Prince Jr. just casually walking past Takeoff's body while other people were gathered around him trying to save his life.
Heartless.
Did y'all see J. Prince Jr.? Look.
Heartless. You see people trying to revive him, you got the man out there. You see people trying to revive him, you gonna step over him like that? Heartless. Then gonna get online talking about your damn knee. Yeah, my knee got inflammation in it again. Y'all pray for me, pray for my knee. Man, hell with your damn knee, man. Care about your damn knee.
He's right there, y'all. J. Prince Jr. is right there. So people are going to take this and they're going to come with their own opinions and theories. And we knew this was going to happen.
Following Takeoff's murder, the first arrest would come almost exactly a month later, and it would be Lil Cam, who was taken into custody on weapons charges related to the incident rather than directly for Takeoff's killing.
Well, so many people are waiting for an arrest of a murder suspect. That is not what happened today. The man in question today was here the night that Takeoff was killed, and according to prosecutors, he allegedly had a weapon, but let's be clear, he is not charged with shooting anyone. Houston rapper Cameron Joshua appeared in court today on 2 weapons charges. He's accused of being in possession of a weapon at the scene where rapper Takeoff was killed. His attorney, though, was crystal clear on one point.
Cameron Joshua did not shoot Takeoff.
Attorney Christopher Downey says it's important to note that Joshua, who is on bond for 2 unrelated charges, is accused of having a gun but not firing at anyone. When asked if his client knew who did shoot Takeoff in the wee hours of November 1st, Downing says that's information that may or may not be shared.
We'll discuss that with the DA's office if we decide to.
But just a few days later, the alleged killer of Takeoff would also be arrested when authorities identified a suspect as 33-year-old Patrick Xavier Clark, who was also known in Houston as DJ Pat, another seemingly close associate of Rap-A-Lot and mob ties. But despite the arrest of the alleged killer, the case has moved slowly, and in the meantime, there have been some interesting developments that seem to imply that DJ Pat has some deep pockets financing his legal fees, as he would be the first one released on a $1 million bond at the beginning of 2023. Bond apparently paid by what the news described as a concerned citizen who was a friend of the family. But
a concerned citizen bailed him out. That's a friend of the family. And y'all see who the friend was. Y'all see who the friend was when he showed it on his Instagram thing.
Since posting the bond, he's remained out of jail awaiting trial and even recently earned himself a college degree. But that's not the only thing he's been up to, because in March of this year, he would also hire not one, but several high-profile defense attorneys in the lead up to his trial, which is set to begin in November. And this wouldn't be just any legal team, as one of the lawyers is Kent Schaefer, who just so happens to be J. Prince Sr.'s former lawyer, who represented him in the late 2000s when Sr. was accused of an actual criminal case by a studio owner, Ronnie Bookman, who claimed that he was set up for a beatdown by a crew of Prince's goons after he refused to comply with Sr.'s business proposals. He was beaten senseless. The case was looking bad for J. Prince Sr., as his charges would be upgraded from misdemeanor assault to felonious aggravated assault, carrying up to 10 years in prison. However, the charges against him would ultimately be dropped after
Dropped. Y'all see how connected he is? This is why they said in the last joint they may be saving up evidence from the they may be saving up a bunch of stuff, and the All-Star JR might be what they need to lead to them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they well connected out there, y'all. Well connected.
Bookman's deposition in a civil case against J. Prince Sr. revealed that he had committed numerous violations of both state and federal law, with Sr.'s lawyer Schaefer at the time commenting to local news how the case had simply been Bookman's attempts to enrich himself at the expense of J. Prince Sr. Unsurprisingly, these moves by DJ Pat, including posting the large bond and hiring a high-profile legal team connected to the Prince family, have led many to speculate that Mob Ties and Rap-A-Lot Records may be bankrolling his legal team, and one of the biggest people pushing this theory is friend of the channel, YouTuber Seti Nash.
We have a dilemma. We have a crazy dilemma. We have a dilemma to remember, because how is it that
you couldn't make bond before. You had a benefactor, a rich uncle, like they say, right? They say you got a rich uncle. All right, cool. Right. Something hard to believe about that. But on the papers, it does show. So even though I find it hard to believe, it don't matter what I believe. What the paperwork says, it says, hey, this man right here who ain't Jay Prince paid for it. But y'all know how Seti Nash do, the hood lawyer for a reason.
Uh-oh.
Jay Prince used this lawyer before as well. This case was about Ronnie Bookman trying to use the criminal justice system to enrich himself at the expense of James Prince. And his plan was exposed, revealed, and rejected. Prince's attorney, Kent Schaefer, said, ain't that the name we just got done saying? They playing in our face, bruh. Now...
Nah, they ain't playing in our face. It's just being saved up. It's just being saved up. That's how it happens. You get built up. You have so much pride and ego, you feel like you could get away with every damn thing till you really playing in people's face. But nah, it's going to catch up. The universe is going to catch up with you.
I ain't saying Jay Prince got anything to do with this, but if y'all recall years on before, the no order contact that had existed, remember, they had the whole entire Prince family. But after a little while meaning in the same damn week, we actually find out that no contact order with the Prince family had actually been released. So he could talk to the Prince family all damn day.
But meanwhile, back on the 11th of November, Takeoff's public funeral was held in Atlanta's State Farm Arena with a capacity of 20,000 people. While the stage was shared by some of the biggest artists of our time, from Justin Bieber to Drake, we would also see both of the remaining Migos, Quavo and Offset, coming together despite their very public feud that had begun earlier that year. That very same day, the Prince family would organize their...
This what made me mad right here. This what made me mad right here. So this is something that the Prince family had through, right? And way back here where you can't see it at, it says R.I.P. Takeoff. And it's another sign somewhere that said let it ride or something like that. Like let it slide. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh. Oh my Lord.
Their own memorial for Takeoff outside the bowling alley where he'd been killed. However, this move would end up causing a major backlash, as many fans would see it as disingenuous and in bad taste to put it up on the very same day of Takeoff's funeral, while others pointed out how strange it was just how big the Prince family's names were on the memorial, using large floral letters to spell out their own family name, while the R.I.P. Takeoff appeared much smaller, like an afterthought, just tucked in behind the arrangement in smaller text. So...
But somebody had another deep breakdown saying, like, back in like the Al Capone days and the Mafia days and all of that, they would send somebody roses before they unalived them, or after they unalived them, they would send roses to their funeral or something like that. I forgot how it go, but yeah, we reacted to something like that. I said, oh, these ninjas really think they the mob for real.
This mural was really all about the Prince family. A few months after this, Jay Prince Sr., as well as Jr. and Mike Prince, would appear on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast to give their side of the story. Mike Prince would begin by addressing his interaction with Quavo before the shooting, denying that the altercation had anything to do with the dice game.
You know, me saying I'm de-escalating, I'm basically just telling nephew, like, hey, it ain't worth talking about. He's like, man, you want to talk about basketball? It ain't, leave it alone, stop talking about it. Period, like, stop talking about basketball. You want to talk about basketball? Stop. It wasn't about no dice game. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about no gambling. It wasn't about none of the things that the media and all these, you know, we call the media is trying to capitalize and draw a story that wasn't there. Because we had already been outside a period of time.
Ain't nobody trying to draw no damn story that wasn't there. We all seen Jay Prince Jr. walk over the body. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Before that other conversation started. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the homies, you know, everybody went outside to smoke. You know what I'm saying? We just sit back, and then, you know, we gonna talk, they talk basketball. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? You know, so it wasn't that type of situation or that type of energy to where you would feel like something had escalated to where it was supposed to be a problem.
Jay Prince Jr. would also give his side of events regarding the video that showed him walking past Takeoff's lifeless body, with him claiming that he wasn't even present when the shooting happened, and that the short clip only captured him escorting Mike Prince to the bathroom so he could wash Takeoff's blood from his hands after trying to help.
It's the crazy thing about the video, right, is one scenario is that they see Mike on the ground trying to help Takeoff, but in the video, Mike was right behind me. People didn't peep that. People think that I'm the one who had a voice. I mean, I'm the one who was speaking in the video when I wasn't. If you go back and look at the video, Mike is walking right behind me. They took 3 seconds of a situation where I was caught on video and turned it into what they wanted it to be. But in our actuality, we had been there for a while. Mike was following me so we can go to the restroom so he can wash the blood off his hands, and so he can enlighten me to what transpired.
But the most outspoken responses in the interview actually came from Jay Prince Sr., who strongly pushed back against claims that he had been connected to the culture of checking in.
Is there supposed to be a certain protocol for people to check in?
No, and I begin with me, and then he can speak, and they can speak for the other generation. But I'm a never, you know what I mean? We don't have time for no sucker like that.
Hold on. Didn't we just look at a video where he said he take the blame for the checking in thing? See what he... When it's convenient and it make him look like a boss, that's when he want to accept accountability. And yeah, I'm the one who started that checking in. Yeah, it was me. But now when it's a situation with somebody who's unalive and it's the body involved, nah, we don't do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? We the Prince family. You know what I mean? We players. You know, we players. We don't got time for that sucker Yeah, right.
You know, a lot of people... And I got people.
Man, come on, bro. Of course, brothers go through their little stuff, but they grew up together, man. We see old videos when they was teenagers dancing in the living room. What you mean he wasn't with them? Yes, they was. If they was going through a little spat or whatever, you can't hold that against them. They did grow up with each other.
People everywhere, so I hear all kinds of things.
Ain't nobody going for none of that, bro. I ain't studying none of that y'all talking about either. And if you heard something from me, I'ma tell you it's gonna come from me. Call my phone. Y'all going off of he say, she say, then y'all to be this is who y'all supposed to be, and y'all interviews and it out on an interview. Talking about I said call my phone, homie.
Just like the memorial, the Prince family's podcast appearance wasn't.
Bruh, NBA YoungBoy said the same thing. I don't respect none of that, man. You getting on the internet, you supposed to be the big homie. You this OG. You the main one getting on camera. If you want your keys, you know, we got the keys. We got the umbrella to your Maybach and all that. And your Rolls Royce. And you come on, hey, little homie, you come talk to me. No, call him, bruh. Come on, man.
Taken well by the audience, who saw this as just another attempt to try and control the narrative, while many on the other side also saw it as definitive proof that the Prince family really had something to do with Takeoff's death, with one person even predicting how the podcast would later be played in a federal courtroom. Takeoff's death would push the Prince family's reputation into an entirely new territory, with growing numbers of people beginning to feel suspicious that something deeply strange would always go on when they were around. But despite all the controversy and attention that followed the case, that pattern didn't stop, and in the years since then, even more people have died suspiciously around J. Prince Jr., but unfortunately for him, the feds might not be too far behind.
Uh-oh. Mikey Mike. Who is Mikey Mike?
In 2024, the string of mysterious deaths surrounding J. Prince Jr. continued, but this is the case that's the most suspect of them all. What we know is that on the early morning hours of the 16th of July, an unidentified man was shot outside a Houston bar called Do Not Disturb, after there had seemingly been an argument in a long valet line outside the bar between two people. However, besides scarce news sources, it was once again a Whack 100 who emerged with explosive claims about the incident. He appeared on the Whack and Adam show on No Jumper with a whole new set of allegations that he claimed had come from a source directly out of Houston. According to Whack's source, the man who had been killed was allegedly J. Prince Jr.'s bodyguard, known as Mikey Mike, who was reportedly shot following an argument that Jr. himself had started.
About a week or two, he starts an argument in the strip club, trying to debo some girls.
J. Prince Jr.
Yeah, Jr.
So he starts an argument trying to take some from some dudes.
Just like deboing them. You know, dude be taking and he aggressive with the women.
Well, don't say taking.
Got cases, bro. He got cases.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, seal files, all kind of shit. I got the lady in Atlanta. He got the last one. She gonna come on Clubhouse. I've spent some money and contacted her. But nevertheless, his security, Mikey Mike, right?
And you could tell how he is when he had All-Star JR baby mother in the car licking the deodorant off his arm. Talking about, yeah, that's play. This is player shit. That ain't player. You got her licking deodorant off your arm, bruh. Come on, man.
Okay.
So J. Prince Jr. puts this dude in a situation. He on some bull don't need to be happening. Next thing you know, boom, hit him in the face. Shoot him, right?
They shot him?
Yeah.
They shot the guy that they were trying to take the girls from?
No. They shot the security with J. Prince Jr.
Oh.
So instead of J. Prince Jr. going up here and handle his business, right, he get into all this. Now, he ain't the one shot him. He didn't want his man shot. But because of his dumb actions, right, he get his man hit.
Whack also claimed that after watching his bodyguard shot, Jr. left him at the scene, much like he allegedly did in the Takeoff case, apparently trying to flee to another venue.
He tracks out, runs to a club like 29 or something. They won't let him in because the last time happened with Takeoff, he ran over there and damn near got the club indicted. They're like, you can't come in here, we already got the call. Wow. So he go hides out, leave his man over there. Man could have been alive, but...
So it just seemed like J. Prince Jr. just running around all over the damn place starting shit. This is crazy, man.
He don't, he tracks out to Atlanta, right?
According to Wack, the Prince family also refused to contribute towards the funeral expenses.
But this is what's ugly. I get the call an hour ago saying, Wack, they ain't contributing to the dude's funeral. They sent me the obituary and everything, right?
Interestingly, only a few weeks later, the feds would start doing several sweeps in Houston. One of these operations reportedly targeted an alleged gang that was based around the Prince family's longtime stronghold in Houston's 5th Ward. This gang was accused of robbing more than 20 pharmacies across Arkansas, targeting some of the street's most sought-after drugs before funneling the stolen supply back to Houston for distribution. But the location of the gang in the 5th Ward wasn't the only tie to the Prince family, as one of the 24 people arrested turned out to be a familiar face, Lil Cam, aka Cameron Joshua. And the connections didn't stop there, as once again, Wack 100 came forward with another claim, this time alleging that J. Prince Jr. might have had prior knowledge of the Fed's operation before it even begun.
But 4 days ago, I get a call from this chick. She say, Wack, get off J. Prince Jr. I said, what you mean? Get off on? What you mean? Leave him alone. I was with him. I've been with him for a few years. He got a call. He stepped out on the balcony. I hear him saying, okay, what, 80 to 100? Okay, I'm out the way. He hangs up, calls somebody else and say, hey, get from over there, stay from over there. Then, they say they going to come through. They talking about 80 to 100. So I tell the chick, he probably doing some dirty talking on the phone about some marijuana, some dumb, right? I'm on Clubhouse telling my Houston boys, yo, boom, 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 this same story. They wave me down. They say, yo, Wack, the feds just did a sweep and picked up 100 yesterday.
God damn.
100 pounds.
100 people.
According to Wack,
man, you can't tell Adam 22 none of these stories. Man, he dumb. Oh, are you talking about 100 pounds? No. Shit. He's sitting up there talking to him.
This could indicate that Junior was in fact working with the feds.
So I'm sitting back and I'm watching the show and I'm wondering, it's a lot going on down there in Houston. The club scene's been torn apart. That situation is what it is. And I'm asking myself, he's tied to Finesse 2 times, a known rat, right? We provide the paperwork. And I'm asking myself, is this what the new gangster is?
So you're saying that you think that J. Prince Jr. was on the phone directing the feds to arrest 100?
Bro, ain't no way a female gonna call and tell me this 4 days ago, warning me, leave him alone. This dude is having weird
Oh, so he's saying that J. Prince Jr. is getting, oh my God. Do y'all hear what he's saying? He's saying J. Prince Jr. done got all of them swept up. God. I could believe something like that. Just to get the feds and them off of you. Look, I got a bunch of little YNs for y'all. Y'all can go and pick them up there. They be over here. I'm like, yeah, you go and get them. Go and sweep them all on up.
conversations. I didn't think nothing of it. I'm thinking it just regulars on the phone. And then just today, I'm on the Clubhouse flow telling the story. They said, yo, they just came yesterday and picked up 100 people.
100 people where?
Feds in Houston.
These wild claims and rumors around J. Prince Jr. have continued even during the most recent incident between him, 4K Trey, and All-Star JR. Notably,
then you got to think to yourself, how they always getting off on everything? Wow. Could they be making it easy for them? Yeah, it's about 50 of them over there. I done called for them to, party. I told them to bring it. Yeah, y'all gonna sweep them up. Yeah, gonna clean these streets up. God damn.
In the criminal complaint against JR, the feds failed to mention who actually made the first move and escalated the situation beyond words, despite having a whole bunch of video evidence that showed exactly what went down. That's not unusual though, because as the agent states, complaints do not have to include all the facts known by the feds in relation to the case, only those needed for charging the person in the complaint. So they might have a whole lot of info on what J. Prince Jr. was doing in that incident, but they're choosing not to put it out there. However, if WAC 100 is to be believed once again, the person who made the first move might just have been J. Prince Jr.
Here go the bad part. All 10 proceeded to go into the location. Guess who was the first one approached and snatched the jury?
Jay Prince.
So, you're correct.
But if Jay Prince Jr. was the one who started the altercation, why has All-Star JR been the only one who was arrested? Well, according to Wack, the reason may be that the feds were never truly interested in All-Star JR himself, but instead they wanted to put pressure on him to give information about the people who attacked him, specifically Jay Prince Jr.
I think they putting this case on the JR dude to squeeze him, to make him want to testify against those that attacked him, because he hasn't given any statements. I don't think they want him. I think they want him to cooperate with them against everybody.
Right.
This same information was also confirmed by a Detroit OG known as Dogface, who said that he had talked directly with All-Star JR on a jail call.
So when you spoke to him, how was his energy? He feel like he might beat that case.
We beating that because it is what it is. Everything is spelled out. They trying to play it like, oh, they want JR to make a statement. If he make a statement, it's going to trigger a bigger indictment with Jay Prince Jr. Not the rest of it.
Meanwhile, according to Wack's source in Houston, Jay Prince Jr. would have a secret meeting with his father right after this incident.
Houston back door. 9:36 a.m. I missed this Eastern time. Jay Prince Sr. had a meeting with Junior last night at the compound in Fifth World. Went up there at about 7 p.m.
Yeah, the feds is coming. Allegedly, they coming for them. But I got to get this video out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me go edit this video up right quick. Man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure you hype this video, subscribe. Let me know, do y'all think the feds is closing in on Jay Prince Jr. and the mob ties and Jay Prince and the family? Do y'all think so? Because they've been getting away with a lot. And I'm telling you, they got a lot of people that they know that's in the surrounding area, whereas though they be dropping little charges and all of that stuff and they just be getting off. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. Gone, y'all.